Ever wondered if your favorite actor, Tom Hanks, is secretly a Stoic sage? Well, buckle up because we're about to uncover some intriguing connections between Tom Hanks's quotes and the ancient philosophy of Stoicism by exploring some parallels between the words of Tom Hanks and the ideas of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy focused on resilience, virtue, and inner peace. Stoicism emphasizes several key principles: facing challenges with strength, finding inner peace amidst chaos, and focusing on virtue over outward appearances. Let's see how these principles resonate with some thought-provoking quotes from Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks once said, "If it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. It's the hard that makes it great." Sounds like something your gym coach might say, right? But guess what? This quote actually echoes a cool Stoic idea. See, Seneca, a Stoics philosopher, wrote, "We should withstand adversity with an unshaken mind and a steady countenance, not because these things are pleasant, but because they afford us the opportunity to prove our worth." Marcus Aurelius, another famous Stoic philosopher, said, "It is through difficulty that nature leads us up to the heights. Remember, no man is free who is a slave to his passions. True freedom is to live according to reason." They believed that facing tough times makes us stronger and shows what we're made of. It's like leveling up in a video game. You gotta beat the tough boss to get to the next level. Hanks also spoke about the difference between solitude and loneliness, mentioning, "There's a difference between solitude and loneliness. I can understand the concept of being a monk for a while. It's like when you sneak away to your room for some peace and quiet, right? Well, the ancient Stoic dude, Epictetus, would totally get it. He said, "Make sure you are not caught up in the external whirlwind. Instead, stand firm in the center of your own peace." Basically, he's saying it's cool to take a break from the chaos and chill with your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, said, "You have the power to make your mind a sanctuary. Wherever you go, you can withdraw into yourself." Hanks's quote aligns with the Stoic idea of using solitude for reflection and inner peace. Solitude provides a space for Stoics to withdraw from external distractions and focus on their own thoughts and actions, cultivating inner peace and tranquility. Tom Hanks dropped this gem. "I think it's better to feel good than to look good." That's like saying it's cooler to be kind than to wear fancy clothes, right? Well, guess what? The Stoics totally agree. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." And Seneca said, "We are happier with good consciences than with good fortune." It's all about being awesome on the inside, not just looking awesome on the outside. Tom Hanks's quote resonates with the Stoic emphasis on inner virtue. Hanks showcases the importance of setting boundaries while being kind. He said, "I am who I am, and I think I have a good nature. But if someone takes advantage of that good nature, well then, I'm not that nice a guy." It's like saying, "I'm cool, but don't mess with me." The Stoics agreed. They said it's great to be kind, but it's also okay to set boundaries and say, "Enough." Seneca said, "We should everywhere be thinking of posterity. Let us feel obliged to all men, since from all men we have received. But a time comes when we must say, 'Enough of that.'" This quote highlights the importance of setting limits on our generosity. Stoicism emphasizes treating others well, but it doesn't advocate for being taken advantage of. Now let's talk about finding joy even when life throws you a curveball. Tom Hanks talked about his movie, Larry Crown, as it exemplifies finding joy even in difficult times. He said, "Larry Crown is about as bummed out a human being as one can be when he loses his job. What he is able to enjoy is something that may not be available to everybody. But it's about the value of being willing to get and willing to give good advice. It's like saying, hey, life might be hard, but there's always something good if you look for it." The Stoics believed in enjoying the present moment and holding on to our goals, even when things go sideways. Seneca said, True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future. Not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient. And he also said, our plans may be disrupted, but we must hold on to our purpose, however battered and bruised. These quotes connect to Larry Crown's ability to find enjoyment even in a difficult situation. Stoicism emphasizes appreciating what we have, even when facing setbacks. Larry Crown may not have a job, but he can still find joy in other aspects of life. Tom Hanks mentioned how he reflects on his day and thinks he said, "Some people go to bed at night thinking, that was a good day. I'm one of those who worries and asks, how did I screw up today?" Sounds like he's being pretty hard on himself, right? But wait, there's a cool Stoic twist. Seneca said, "We should examine ourselves every night before sleep. What wrong have I done today? What duty have I neglected? What passion has overcome me?" It's like saying, hey, we all mess up sometimes, but let's learn from it and do better tomorrow. This quote directly addresses the value of self-reflection before sleep. Stoics use this time to review their actions and identify areas for improvement. This allows for learning from mistakes and moving forward positively, rather than dwelling on them. This also fosters a more positive and growth-oriented mindset. Tom Hanks once shared his thoughts on people saying, "I think 80% of the population are really great, caring people who will help you and tell you the truth. That's just the way it is. And I think 20% of the population are crooks and liars. It's just a fact." It's like he's saying most people are awesome, but there are a few bad apples out there. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, believed in focusing on the good in people and remembering all the awesome folks who came before us. He said, "Look back over the long sweep of human history and remember how many good, capable, and upright people have lived before you. Remember all the changes of fortune they faced." This quote emphasizes focusing on the positive aspects of humanity throughout history. While Stoics acknowledge the existence of vice, they also believe in the potential for virtue in people. Lastly, let's talk about Tom Hanks' love for nature and protecting the environment. Hanks' love for nature shines through in his quote. There is something basic about protecting land by taking it off the market. People should be able to enjoy where they live, while at the same time protect the plants and animals around them. It's like he's saying we should take care of our planet for future generations, right? This aligns with the Stoic view of the universe as interconnected. Marcus Aurelius said, "Constantly regard the universe as a single living organism." This quote highlights the interconnectedness of all things. Protecting land recognizes the intrinsic value of nature and the importance of preserving it for future generations. It's all about respecting nature and keeping it safe for everyone. So there you have it. Who would have thought that Tom Hanks' words could hold such deep philosophical wisdom? We've explored some interesting parallels between Tom Hanks' quotes and core Stoic principles. While we can't confirm if he actively practices Stoicism, these connections offer a glimpse into the relation between Hanks' thoughts and Stoicism, a philosophy that emphasizes resilience, virtue, and finding inner peace. So what do you think? Is Tom Hanks secretly influenced by Stoicism? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep seeking wisdom in the most unexpected places.